Hi friends, welcome to Organic Creations. I hope you all are doing good today. So today I'm back here with a new recipe. Again today we are not going to be making any soap, but we are making a lotion. Today we are going to make a very thin lotion. I had shared a cream recipe, a lotion cream recipe a few days back. So I will tell you how this will be different from the lotion that I have, the recipe that I had shared earlier. Now this was the cream recipe that we had made, and I just want to show you all the texture here. Now this is after almost a couple of days after making this, so it has a more cream thick, a little thick cream consistency. So today the lotion that we are going to be making is a very liquidy, like a runny lotion, which is you can use it in a pump. It will be the texture will be somewhat like this, where you can just squeeze it up. It will be like a squeezy lotion, a very light lotion on the skin. So for people who don't like that cream feel, of using a cream, they like a liquidy lotion. I'm going to be sharing the recipe for that today. And today the flavor which we'll be making is a chocolate lotion. Now this is specially on request by my niece, who wanted me to make a chocolate lotion. So I'm just making this for her. I thought let me share the recipe with you all as well. So if you all have kids at home who like the chocolate flavor, you all can try this out for them. Now here I have taken my oils, and here I have taken almond oil, and I have taken olive oil. You can take any oil of your choice, any light oils, rice bran oil, sunflower oil, anything which you like. And here we have our emulsifying wax to make the lotion. Here we have our water, and I'll be using a little cocoa powder to make the a chocolate lotion. So I'll start up by heating the emulsifying wax, and then we'll start making the lotion. Okay, so here I have heated up the oil and the waxes together, and I have also heated up the water. Now you need to keep in mind that you need both the temperatures need to be more or less the same. You cannot be adding cold water into the hot waxes and oils, so it won't, the lotion might separate, and it won't form into a good lotion. So the temperatures is something that you have to keep in mind when you're mixing the water in the oil. The second most important thing is always try to keep a bigger container where you have your oils and waxes, because we have to mix the water in the oil. You should not be mixing your oil in the water. That is a very important thing when you're making a lotion. So now I'll show you how the emulsification happens once we put our water in the oils. So here you can see how it has emulsified and the lotiony effect has come. So we'll just give this a quick blend now. Okay, so this is blended well, and it is going to be a little more liquidy, because it's not a thick cream. As I said, it will be like a lotion, a pumpable consistency. Now in this we will put our cocoa powder. Here I have taken 1 teaspoon cocoa powder. So we'll just add this. And we'll give it a mix again. Okay, so now I have blended this a little more, and I can see that it is getting a little thicker now, but we don't want it to be very thick, because it should be a little runny type of a lotion. and this seems to be a little cool as well, so we can add our essential oil in this. Here I am adding chocolate flavor oil, chocolate flavor essential oil, because we are making a chocolate lotion. So I'll just be adding a few drops of that. And you need to add your essential oils or any fragrance oils when the temperature cools down, not when it is still hot. Otherwise the fragrance just goes away, you know, it gets evaporated. So you need to add it only once the temperature is low, it's cooled. Only after that you add your fragrance and your preservative. Now since we are using water in this, we need to add a preservative so that you know, there's no fungus or anything that develops on the cream. This is a very small batch again for my personal use, so I'm not adding any preservative, but when I sell any lotions or creams, I do add a cosmetic preservative which is easily available, and you just need to check the amount that you need to add, and accordingly you need to add a few drops of it when you're making your product. So I'll just give this a little more blend here. Okay, now if you see, I think this is the perfect consistency that we need for this lotion. I'll just show you. See, this is how it is. It's a little runny now, but as it cools even further, it's going to become a little more pourable consistency where you can pump it in. So I will just pour this into my jar. I don't have a pumping jar right now, so I will just be putting it into this bottle, which is also easy to you know, remove from here. This is how the chocolate lotion looks like, and once it's a little more cooled, I will be just doing a little test on how you know, it feels on the skin when you just apply it. So we'll just wait for some time, let it just cool down even more and get a little more thicker, and then I will show you. I apply it and I will show you. Okay, so now I have filled up my jars. I have got 2 jars of this lotion and a very small bottle here. So I'll just show you, do the testing with this, how it is. Now you see, it's not a thick lotion and it's not going to become more thick as well. It's still a very runny, a pumpable lotion. I hope you can see this consistency. Okay, and I'll just apply a little and show you. It's like this, a little liquidy lotion, and see how it just you know, gets absorbed in the skin so beautifully, and there's no greasiness at all with this lotion. I'm going to be putting the recipe in the description box, so whoever is interested in making this very light non-greasy lotion should definitely try this out. And here I have used chocolate powder because it is oil soluble. So whatever powders or anything, if you're planning to use in your lotion, please make sure it is oil soluble, water soluble, and only then go ahead and add anything in it if you're trying anything new. And I hope you've liked my video that I have shared with you today. If you like my videos, like the things that I share, please do like, subscribe and share. And thank you all for your support. It really gives me a lot of motivation to make more videos and share more with you all. Thank you so much, friends. Bye.